Bic and parchment. TARDIS, not used to crafting bars, can't fit shit, don't get me started. My mitts aren't equipped, what I'm carving's hardly usable. Excuse me while I barge in. Mark Grist, starving artist, party barred and bastard, charge your glasses. Mama, he's blasted starfish on the carpet. Half Tony Stark, mixed with half Bonaparte, mixed with half Joan of Arc, embalmed in flame retardant. Mark Grist, calm as a spar trip, grasping like a tar pit, sparring mask, ninjas above Scotland Yard, arms ripping through plastic, clipping the charge before the spark hits. Half man, half myth, like blowing hot into your cartridge. Sarge, it's large Bev on the sonar. It's Mark Grist as he dart swims through basking shark fins, palm to palm, flip the carp, stingrays part as he gargles in his own Shangri-La. Fish dance with mermaids as they unclasp their bra strings. Mark Grist, serving underarm with advantage, he can't miss the target, his opponent started chanting. Now sprawling lethargic, starboard of his starship, Martian force departing, mastiffs barking down the hallways as they guard him. Mark Grist, slick side parting, not sure what he's charged with, but the Marquis of Bath is demanding some answers. He raises arm, wink, starts popping from his armpit. Jury for a laughing as he pins it all on Jar Jar Binks. Harsh Mark Grist, scarred starch, winds barge past him in his basket, mushing hard through the Antarctic. Now half bitten, arm dripping, sparking his last cig. Zombies march in towards the shotgun he can't lift. Now feeling car sick, now being car sick. Now 600 Mark Grist drive past him as he's barking. Now sharp whistle, large shindig, raising his glass. Clink, harvesting laughs, winks, large fins like this is charismatic. Midnight in the park, swigging a few jars. 6 guys walking past him, one stops to ask, is that Mark Grist? No answers, they nod and charge him, gripping his arms, hitting him hard. Mark snarls, lips, nose, face drip away. Mug splits apart, Mark bleats, ribs, spark teeth sink into arms. Jesus, Carl's bleeding. Gasps, screams, whimpers, Bri can't believe it. Cries out, Carl, cheese it. Creature's mouth plays apart, whispers,
Mark David Grist.
Lightning arcs, pavement splits, enlarged naked gin, bare ass naturist. Ape as you can be made to think, his calves part, dick sways, thick as Margate, whips hilltops with more force than Darth Vader's kids. Mark David Grist, grenades are like grapes to it. Waves turn away as it brays, sun's rays eclipsed, parked in its crater. It laughs, takes a shit, whilst wailing out his favourite bits from Taylor Swift's greatest hits. Sarge, it's just too dangerous, no way we can parlay with this. Calves have been caved and flipped carnations, stripped the pond in the park, strained to drink. I mean the local spa sprayed in piss will end up all pureed like those park rangers did. We've got one last chance, kid, aim for its ass, make it stick, take position, look sharp. Sarge, you'll be alarmed, wait, that twig, no shit. Eyes blanch, raised to its starched mane that twists, a praising grin waits to spring. Sarge barks, okay, wait for it. Mark David Grist, rifles charged, spray the pips, light the dark, flaming limbs, monster barks, flamed at spit, thousands charred, bacon bits, carbon carved, spray to mist. One last parched cavement sinks back to his arms, raises last dart, hearts racing, kicks back to his army training, nailing it. His dog tags show one name, it's Grist, there's an M, legit, we're ending this. The enemy dismembers while surveying him, he's not afraid, it charges, he targets, waits, then click. Such a rude awakening, first day back, already seems you're late again. Get something down your shower, ferret round and find your trousers. Yeah, you're on a downer, but it's time you started breaking in those new shoes. Grab those sticks of ooh-hoo, folders and your safety pin. Squeeze them in the car the one day that you'll make it in without being blocked in the car park. Everything is easier, but everything is half-assed. As you're walking through the building, you talk to Ben and Nikki. They look totally different from the day that you broke up. Nikki's slimmer, Ben is toned up. Still they know it's over cause they're handing out some donuts. Now you're waiting for the meeting to start. It seems like Lisa and Mark both look exceedingly sharp, but there's no need for alarm. They each receive TLRs. Their heads wearing sandals and their sleeves with no arms. It's stocking up on printed paper, leaving tricky things till later, trying not to cry in front of all the data. It's Inset Day. Lottie's been to Camden, Ryan's grown a man bun. You'd love to have a chat, but there's no chance. They're projecting up some graphs and nobody understands them. Time for tea and snacks, but you're being held to ransom. Danny seems to think that it's a slam dunk. Each time he puts his hand up, you feel a little queasy at the back, cause Jenny's feet have blisters and she's hoping she can lance them. Now it's time for breakout groups, so you wait confused. It seems the info that they gave to you makes no sense, so you chat, and when it's time to present, you just paraphrase the info that another group said. The contents of each sandwich is increasingly random. The queue falls apart, everyone starts grabbing them. Lottie says the chaos is reminding her of Camden. Alright Lottie, yeah we got it, you gotta go to Camden. It's everyone's more polite, hoping we all survive a little like Helm's Deep before all the orcs arrive. There's trays to fill and label, little sleeves of plastic lines scattered. Put some music on that feels relaxing, ignoring other people sowing seeds of panic. You heard it's like the rapture down in Reaper graphics. Data tracking schemes of work that need adapting. You're trying not to think about your teaching practice, spending half the time just drinking tea and chatting. You can fart in the corridor, it feels fantastic. Too much to digest, going home quite stressed. Open your fridge, hope you've still got some wine left. Years old, look at me, unsinkable, ripping out my mates as we head into school, certain we're invincible, acing it, kings and queens picking our teams till a shot I take would miss. Then it's like the table slip and everything's replaced with this greyness, clay gripping to my lungs, don't know what to make of it. I'm nothing like my heroes, the cape won't fit, weirdo, no escaping it. Feel choked, tears flow, days later awake and I'm the greatest kid, lit up, I'm singing in recitals, I'm brimming high on winning, I won't listen, no I'm certain I'm the best that you've got. Catch me acting like a demigod, best friends left to rot, find it hard to breathe it at the very top. I'm crashing down, what has come over me? So extreme I scare myself, what does bipolar mean? Why do I fly so high, nights I can't go to sleep? When will this stress in my chest let go of me? Searching in the darkness for the light switch, the moment that you find it, you're blinded by the brightness. By the time your sight's adjusted, night's coming, this might all be for nothing, still it's time to write it. By 17 I let it get the best of me, purple hair and shredded jeans, hanging with my friends, I seem to have it all together. Good home, no enemies, but still so much stress in me at nights. I couldn't get to sleep without agonizing over when that switch would flip, pinning me down again, or else I'd be lifted up, making plans frantically, letting people vanish like they couldn't understand this. It's just me, I'm alone on my own planet, and the shame that remained in those middle days. How can you think like this? Then the switch flips and you're out of sync, all you say sounding shit, everyone's frowning, it won't go away, going out feels like drowning, till one night so done I climbed out on my windowsill, ground far beneath me, grip with my fingers, still night, I felt my head throb, so much easier to just step off. Searching in the darkness for the light switch, the moment that you find it, you're blinded by the brightness. By the time your sight's adjusted, night's coming, this might all be for nothing, still it's time to write it. Moving on to middle age and look at me, jogging in the mornings, my drinks are mostly sugar free, I'm good it seems, my manic days are limited, I stay away from windowsills, some days are a bitter pill, but anytime I flick that switch I know that it's a fallacy. Try to skate the ground with a wife and a dog and a mortgage and a counsellor, I take my days easier, hold back on social media, I've learned to soothe my ego when I'm selling out in theatres, so others who deal with this, fellow green fishes, struggling to breathe as we're tumbling upstream, this is just one more being who's given open up their scribblings. I'm not sure you win with this, but I'm done with giving in. There's no point denying that there's highs and lows inside us. Just keep on trying. If it gets too violent, speak up, believe me, no need to stay silent. Remember, without pressure you can't hope to hone a diamond. Searching in the darkness for a light switch. The moment that you find it, you're blinded by the brightness. By the time your sight's adjusted, night's coming. This might all be for nothing, still it's time to write it. Searching in the darkness for the light switch. The moment that you find it, you're blinded by the brightness. By the time the sight's adjusted, night's coming. But nothing is for nothing, I'm pleased I got to write this. To my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. Brought to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. It isn't easy living life with an addict. I keep finding her crap left behind from her last hit. Mugs laid out scattered, little spoon stacked next to splashes on the sink. Her imbibing's erratic, she's a tea fiend. Seems sweet but always under siege. Needs the kettle heat up before she even wants to see me. Nestled by the TV, I know it sounds sleazy, but her lust for that stuff has gone way beyond PG. At first I played along, I witnessed from a distance how she'd sit there in the kitchen, sipping till it's finished, then refilling till brimming. How she'd shiver or grimace if her link up to a fix became remiss or restricted. I don't wanna burn my bridges. What can you do when the one you want straining for a different kind of spooning? One night my parents round making us a brew and my dad said,
"Oh, when your mother moved in, I made her a cup of tea every single day. Showed her what she means to me with the very thing she craved."
Right then I turned round a little bit dismayed to see your dead eyes stretch wide smile upon your face. Now it's 7 a.m. again, yawning, knackering. Another chuffing cuppa should be sprawled relaxing, and instead each morning I'm pure teabagging it, surrounded by more mugs than a Tory cabinet. Brought to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. Brought to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. Day one, I'm already trying to make it wrong, pulling out the tea bag too early so it ain't as strong, messing with your worship. Taste is less than perfect, a dash of cold water, yeah, there ain't no need to stir it. Each new pour's lukewarm, brewing up hell, thinking one more like this and you'll do it yourself. And I truly excel, each sip gets worse, trade sugar for salt, I put the milk in first, thinking each cup of weak stuff I'm nearer to freedom. Still you seem grateful, acting all pleased, and you wince when you taste it, but say you appreciate it. Months blend by, I've seen some changes, like walking past puddles, you stand there perplexed, staring in the mud like you're thinking of an ex. We've run out of teaspoons, you left all the silver, next door you're always there hanging with the builders. Brought to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. Brought to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. Didn't wanna chai, but time just flows strange. Now the tea party's on, the guy you know's changed. You're my caffeinated Kaiser Soze, and the cuppas I make now are kind of okay. I'm weirdly infused, I like giving you fuel. This world's sometimes petty and fickle and cruel, and I've learned it's the ripples, small things we can do that warm us up the cup that you can fill with a brew. And if we have a son, I'll stitch him up too. But honestly, I can't be bitter with you. You're more than the business, I'll pour till I'm finished. My cup runneth over, cause you're there to fill it. I guess this is love, any storm in a teacup, you're right beside me swigging it up. Though honestly, I reckon if our kitchen erupted in flames, you'd escape and go back for the mugs. Brought to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything I'd say, we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me. Brought out to my knees, scoring beneath your love for a cupboard full of Yorkshire tea. If anything, I'd say we got more than we need, but it's important to you, so it's important to me.